Teachers and their supporters once again make their voices heard, filling the Statehouse as lawmakers work on plans that could shape public education in Indiana. This comes 3 months after the massive Red for Ed rally, and more recently, Governor Holcomb signing into law one of the measures teachers have been pushing for. But educators had a packed agenda for their senators and representatives. RTV6's Cornelius Hawker explains which education policies could become law this legislative session.
It is a victory, and we'll take that.
That's how many educators and their supporters are feeling after schools and teachers catch a break from being evaluated based on Island scores for 2 years. Marilyn Shank, vice president of the Indiana Coalition for Public Education, believes lawmakers could go further when it comes to Island scores playing a role in evaluations.
We'd really like to see it, though, decoupled forever.
That's something she says they'll continue pushing. Another win for teachers? Clarifying the language surrounding a law passed last year, which said teachers are required to do a 15-hour externship to renew their license. It's been passed in the House, expected to pass in the Senate, and then off to the governor to sign.
This was, in a way, going back and correcting it and making it something that teachers can do, but they don't have to do.
Something all teachers have had to accept. Pay raises will not be happening this year. Governor Holcomb signaling it'll be taken up in 2021, which is a budget session. Indiana's Superintendent of Public Instruction had something to say about that.
Try to run a school without money. Try to serve students without money. Try to pay educators without money.
Marilyn says that's the best way for anyone concerned about public education to really see the work being done in public schools.
Wonderful things happening in public schools. If you find one that's not so great, go talk to the elected school board and say, here's what needs to be improved, or here's what I'm worried about at my school.
Working for you at the Statehouse. Cornelius Hawker, RTV6.
And the Indiana Coalition for Public Education is also calling on lawmakers to ensure charter and private schools are held to the same standards as public schools.
If your tax money is going there, they should abide by the same standards and the same transparency and the same accountability as public schools.
But no related bills have been introduced this year. The current legislative session will end on or before March 14th. RTV6 will keep track of the education bills as they move through the legislative process and let you know if any become law.